Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel messages that sent to me, through me, and for me to share. And this message it's a deep one. It's a very deep one, and it's definitely one that I feel is being prevented in getting out, some way, shape, or form. You know, one distraction after the next, and as I say that, I get a kind of scratch in my throat chakra. One distraction after the next. Silence is the kind of energy. But going back to the message, this is a calling in all stars that I started doing yesterday. And for some reason, the end part of this message didn't come through. Again, silence energy. You'd have to listen real good in order to hear the message. But what kind of brought me back is because during that time, I was doing what I had to do, but I was very much drawn back to 2000 and I believe it was like 19 when I watched the season Sense8. And believe me and you, this is before I even got into tarot or anything like that, but I knew that I was connected to those outside of me, like friends, family, you know? And I just knew when certain things was going to take place. It was, you know, it was confusing to me at the time, sometimes overwhelming. So I knew that my ancestors, because this is where this message is stemming from, I got woken up. And this is the message that came from that energy of 1111, grandmother energy. So that message is up. So this is an extension from that. Because the messages I was receiving yesterday and even today, whilst I was doing some cleaning up, it's like they say, the more you clear, the more you hear. And even though I'm mobile, I'm seeing this message here within my mind's eye. Because this is not all of the cards that was down. I've taken up some and left down the relevant ones in regards to this energy. This feels like a breaking news energy, and it has done for the last couple of days. This is definitely a message of urgency. This was a message of calling in all stars of Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, and Taurus. Taurus came out 2 times. So it's like there was a reversal here. So this didn't feel to me like it was a message for, or maybe it is, Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. This feels like it's a message for those within the Taurus energy who may be dealing with or in the energy of those who's been trying to fight against you. Virgo, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm picking up energies of deep regret. Deep regret, because whatever was hidden in the dark is now being exposed. It's being brought to justice, which is overall energy. The bottom of the deck for the next message, and look who's behind that. Oh my god. But the strength card is right behind that. You got the strength to fight this devil. Going back to the Sense8, bringing me back into this rising. Again, I was woken up out of my sleep, spiritual attack energy. But they can't catch me again, you know? You're not going to get me feeling all triggered and all of this and all of that. I've left this to my ancestors. I've handed it right over to my ancestors because I'm tired of smiling. You understand? Because I'm picking up a lot of hypocrisy out here within the mystic energy. But anyway, coming back into this, there's a lot of gossip, a lot of he say, she say kind of an energy in regards to these energies that's against you. And again, I'm speaking in the energies of Taurus. I'm a Taurus sun within the tropical chart. Although since I've even learnt about tropical Vedic and all of this and all of that, there's 3 charts that I'm aware of now. And as I grow, I notice that I more so resonate with the titles, and that's what I was listening to. And sometimes I resonate with my sun, which is Vedic, which is the Leo energy. Sometimes I resonate with my Aquarius energy. But this time it's my Taurus energy. This would be for me how I've understood it to be. This is what's going on the 3D. I'm hearing this is the basic stuff, but it's a level up. It's a level up for those who resonating with the Taurus energy, going back to the previous message that this is stemming from. Because these people tried to fight against you. What never came through very clearly in the previous reading is I'm going to explain who these characters are. So you got the energy of Virgo. These are the ones who's meant to be the guides. You understand? These are the ones that's meant to help you untangle yourself, but yet they're entangled themselves. Why? Because they're only recovering. They're not truly reflecting. You understand? Because they're the magician in the reverse. They bring this kind of energy, but it's in the reverse. And again, that goes back to the previous message. The reason why it's in the reverse is because no weapon formed against you can never prosper. Now, when I picked up these cards, I couldn't remember whether the contract card was in the reverse or the upright. I'd have to go back again to look. But as I was writing, I'm not even reading what I wrote, but as I was writing, I was picking up an energy of, this energy of Virgo has either broken a contract, or those that they have working under them. Had to pause because I've got my meditation playing in the background and the ad keeps kicking in. For some reason, it hasn't happened like that for a long time, but again, it's distractions. But nevertheless, for those who's working underneath this Virgo energy, and the card that came through is the energy of a Tugger Man. Now, this is a song that I wrote possibly around about a year or so ago, and it says, what is a Tugger Man? A gentleman mixed with the bad man. Overall, not gentleman. I don't even know where them feeling come from. Last night, me have a chant to me gran. Me have to ask her if a spiritual plan. She tell me say this one you have to go sit down and go scan. You understand? More to that song as well, but it makes me understand where this message is. This is somebody who can appear to be one of two ways, because why? This came within their energy. Scorpio energy. They're mystic energies. You understand? But what they've been conditioned to do is a lethal energy. It's like break the mind, lynching. Break the mind and keep the body. They break the mind of the mystic, but they need to keep them as this energy, as a warrior. And I'm hearing the Psalms, is it 28? Something's up about my enemies and they stumble and fall. So anyway, let's keep going. So this energy that's underneath, this Virgo energy, which is Scorpio energy, I'm hearing destruction energy. I'm hearing the tribe of Levi and Simeon. Could be relevant names, but it's bringing me back to the story of the instruments of murder. That's what they were called as, the two brothers. Going back to the story of Jacob's only daughter Dinah, which is my season, I believe it's season 9. I feel like this is all relevant. This is just coming to me now. It's making a lot more sense. So anyway, that's the sign of they're not following that daughter spirit. It's in the reverse. It says not everybody that skins teeth with you is your friend. The card that came out in regards to the card of needing to observe is even salt looks like sugar. That's falling over into the energy of Gemini. Now this can just be that someone's in two minds. This can just be that someone's two-faced. This can be that someone speaks with a double-sided tongue. Hypocrisy, you know. This is somebody, like I said, that's recovering but not reflecting. Or reflecting and not recovering. Because that's what they're showing. What they're doing is scribing. This is within the Gemini energy. They're scribing. They're looking for chaos. They're looking for trouble. I'm hearing they're a hothead. This is a hothead energy. This is somebody's a hothead who bounces off of anxiety. And somebody's feeding them, coming into the Cancerian energy now. They're sneaky dangerous. These are people that pay these kind of people, these people are pioneers. They pay these kind of people to carry out certain tasks, certain orders. They're on an agenda. This is their energy. This is their agenda. And that came through thick and fast. We've got the Destroyer card with the Storm Warning card, which is card number 10, with the card of Hostilities, which is card number 26 in the reverse. But I feel like there's been some kind of cancellation. Somebody wants to talk about this. The card that came out from my grand deck, say it frank like granny, say what you mean like granddad, and as real as any. It says, boy, I don't know what to say. Someone saying just listen, like they just want you to understand where they're coming from, why they was in the Magician in the Mirror in the reverse, why they're now all tied up within their shadow side of whatever it is that they were scribing for. When I read the energy of what scribe is from in the book, it's deep. Bear in mind, this card came through, was never a child but always a soul. Again, it's in the reverse. This is the name of my book, which I sent my manuscript out on. I sent my manuscript out on recommendation. You understand? From guidance energy. To my surprise, you know, but neither here nor there. That's old news to me now, but I see the energy that's coming through. So for anyone who's resonating with this energy, I recognize it. You know, when they say real recognizes real, they say who feels it knows, which was coming through quite a lot in yesterday's message. Who feels it knows is the reason why I feel like there's a Taurus energy out here twice. I feel like there's another Taurus that may be going through this. That there's a lot of gossiping behind your back. So when I read the scribe card, it says copies existing works rather than creating new ones. Includes journalists who record existing knowledge and information and uncover secrets. Investigate reporters and webmasters. Shadow scribe can manifest in alerting facts, plagiarizing, or pirating information or creative work that belongs to others. Look for a pattern of compiling information, not for personal gain, but for the joy of preserving and sharing it with the rest of the world. That's the card scribe that came through, I believe, with either the not the Libra, with the Gemini or the Cancerian card. They have different people for they've got different people for different jobs within their communal living area. Was the card that came through here. Communal living area, where the arts card came through. I won't get that card right now, but it's, you know, but it came through in the reverse. The view's kind of different now, so you can see it. So I put it in the upright for the purpose of the message yesterday. But that card came out in the reverse in the beginning of chapter 10. Because they're doing dark magic underneath this. And as I was writing, the only way, this is something who feels it knows, as I was saying, and the only way I feel like somebody has gone back into a territory that they've already break free from. Warrior energy came out in the Taurus energy. Some may say it's a bit foolish. You understand? Because that's another card that also came through for the Taurus energy, the Fool card. But the only way that will make me go back into this kind of an energy is for a rescue. Especially when I see overall energy here is brother and sister. This is a bona fide friendship. The card that came through, it says, what they took is no greater than what was left. What they took is not greater than what is left. Yeah? And that fell on the energy of caring relationships. It says, don't be sad, there's a blessing to be had. The Emperor card that flew out in the reverse, this can be, okay, it can be a spouse, because that's also the card that came through, spouse. So this can be a husband that's an angry, upset husband that's living amongst this communal area. And as an emperor, you would say he's possibly, the head, you know, some kind of main body within this communal living. You've crossed that one already. In the beginning part, that came out as King of Pentacles in the reverse. This message shows a very narcissistic energy, very similar to what I was seeing in that message, where this King of Pentacles in the reverse, this Emperor energy was kind of forcing a King of Wands to do something against their will. They come to a realization, this Knight of Wands, sorry, and no longer wanted to carry out whatever this agenda was. So in place of that, they were sending in that air energy. This reading is telling me it's a possible Gemini energy that's coming toward you. Be mindful. But there's something I feel like that you was to show a Scorpio energy. When I was pulling who may you be dealing with, the Scorpio card came out and felt out of this energy, like they want out of this energy. But whosoever this is, this feminine holding the coin, this can be a relative to them. But somebody who's got some kind of financial hold over them. Sorry, I'm just brought back to this. Somebody was coming for some kind of sexual attack. That's the breaking news energy. They were also coming for your abundance. This came through in yesterday's message. They were trying to figure out a plan from your weaknesses, and I feel like that came from whatever information that you may have disclosed to them. They figured out your fears and tried to work on that, not realizing that how far you'd come from since then. You understand? So it's like it can't work. Whatever this plan is, it can't work. I'm picking up a lot of hesitation, and in the midst of all of this, there's a undercover police officer in this situation who's also going to expose this, because your words are meaning nothing to nobody. You're just a little body. But there's somebody of a more higher authority, I want to say, or higher, where someone will pay more attention to them. Let's just say that. And it's going to confirm, or it's going to expose these very same people that you're dealing with. Not, these very same people that you're dealing with. Yes, it may even be something breaking news. This can be something that is seen worldwide. But whatever the situation is that's going to be exposed within the legal, the justice system, which came through in the previous messages, is something that's going to validate what you've been saying. So let's see, what's the message for the sign of Taurus? I'm hearing everything's gone up in the air, and I also saw that as a celebration. This card that wants to turn over, there's peace over all of this negativity that they were trying to bring to you. Don't be sad, there's a blessing to be had. These people had no faith. I'm going to leave it in the reverse. I feel like the two cards came for the two energies that I'm dealing with. This is one energy. Too many cooks in the kitchen and spoiled the broth. They've been outed. They had no faith. Bottom of the deck, surrender. Peace is going to be brought to this situation. Let's pull another for each. Tell me more about this energy for the sign of Taurus. It's your faith that got you through this. It's your morals and your principles. It's your intentions. It's just the who of you. It's just who you are. Nobody can change that. It's your thought process, your healing process. And we got Goddess of Oneness. Having to keep press pause so that the ad don't disturb. So anyway, let's get a message for those who you're dealing with, Taurus, in regards to this energies that's come through in previous message and this energy. Why is this energy here of faith? Why is faith here in the reverse? And this is an angel message. Inspired warrior. That's what they inspired you to do. These people took your kindness for weakness. They tried to insult your intelligence, was the card that came through a couple messages ago. And notice how that's flew over in your energy. All these people that I've done to you when by trying to kill, steal, and destroy, use your own story against you. You understand? Trying to get commission off of your energy, gossiping against your energy, just because they've got the financial status to do so. They're sneaky dangerous because they can put a whole heap of makeup over that. Not literal makeup, but they can be a false person. You understand? When behind closed doors, these are some sneaky, dangerous kind of people. And your soul tribe is what's going to make you see that. Also, they're going to give you confirmations that, because I'm hearing the intro to one of my songs and it says, some take it for fun, but I take it serious like a gun. So when I hear myself back in other readers, such as the ones that I've shared today, that's confirmation for me. I'm not looking at them as if to say they're swiping words out of my mouth. No, I'm not, because this is energy. And I feel like that's the reason why I've been brought back to the season of Sense8. Because you can just feel when something's wrong, and then you get confirmation from those who you're connecting with through one way or the other. However your connection has been brought about, you understand? That's just a whole nother thing altogether. But either or either, if you listen with discernment, observe with intelligence, knowledge and wisdom, you will hear a message in there for you. And that's what these people have done. They tried to trigger you, they tried to get under your skin. But instead what they've done is created a warrior. This reminds me of my song, and it says, they must me want me speaking, cause me speaking a many tongue. So me come to stop the confusion for everyone. I'm a Britanese, I'm me speaking a Britois. I look a British, look a swagger, look a patois. Them don't know nothing about my nature. But I won't even get into the end of all that, because that's just, I wrote that at a kind of low vibration. Finished it off when I was in a more higher vibration. So, they just inspired you. That's bottom line, is what I'm trying to say. They've inspired you through many different ways, because you're a goddess of oneness. You're a part of everything, and everything is a part of you. Let's see, tell me more about this energy. Let's get one more card, see if we can get something within their energy. Or what's the wisdom that they've learned within this situation, or will learn within this situation. Flame of inspiration. Bondage is at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing you reap what you sow. It's bringing me back to the message I've done just recently. And it says, have no remorse for the way your Most High is going to reveal your enemies. Because they had no remorse for you when they were taking commission off of your blessings. Alright, let's get into some tarot. Let's see. Let's get a card for the sign of Virgo in regards to this energy. Flame of inspiration. And why faith is here in the reverse. It's fell over the card of the Destroyer, and that's the Tower card. Can't make it up. This is a warning for somebody. This is something I'm hearing. I wouldn't even wish this upon my enemy. I wouldn't even wish this upon my enemy. But I'm hearing this is out of your hands. Whatever this is out of your hands. Because these people, like I heard in I don't know, it must have been one of the messages I was listening to whilst I was cleaning up today. And it says something in regards to, they never come for you. Or that's what they think. They came for your Most High. They came for your ancestors. Because they had no faith within your Most High, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit animals, your spirit team, that you was going to be able to see yourself out of this situation. Let's get a card for the sign of Gemini in regards to this energy. two cards that came through. It's the King of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. This is falling over in the energy of the Scorpio. The one that's came through as the one that's being conditioned. And when I say conditioned, I mean under some terrible ways. I'm talking about being conditioned under the I want to use the word illusion, but that's not the word I'm looking for. The incentives that they've been given is things like drugs, alcohol, money, things that's going to make them be that king of and that King of Wands' energy, that kind of fly, you know, able to present yourself in all your luxuries, your desires, you know, definitely living within the devil's communal living energy. Because I noticed where the energy is falling over into. So this Scorpio could have a strong connection with a Gemini energy. So let's see, tell me more about the sign of Cancer in regards to this message. What's the message here for the sign of Cancer in regards to this energy of faith here in the reverse with the flame of inspiration? And it fell on the energy that is Cancerian energy that came through, women holding the coin. These are people are sneaky dangerous. They're two-faced hypocrites, I'm hearing. But the Hangman's here in the reverse. They're needing to surrender now. The Star card's here in the reverse. There's no healing going on here. They're nothing, I'm hearing. Without that finances, they're nothing. They're needing now to surrender. It's like, I'm just hearing they're nothing. They've got no hold in this situation no more. And going back to who this Cancerian energy is in regards to season 10, chapter 10, sorry. This is a feminine energy that is not very nurturing, who took advantage of a young energy or takes advantage of the young energies, like for an example, those within a system, those within care, those that may be in some kind of, the card that came out was, I believe it was the previous message or this one, but it says slavery or imprisonment. They take them from these vulnerable settings and they use their fears and their traumas against them. They feed it by giving them, I'm hearing, whatever of their choice. This can be drugs, this can be alcohol, this can be money, clothing, accommodation. Some of them live together, multiple accommodation. But I feel like something's taking place. I feel like there's some kind of loss here. But the Star in the reverse, they're not that healer. They're not that I'm hearing. They're not that mystic. Who they're making themselves out to be. They're not that star that they're making themselves out to be. I'm hearing it's a cover up. It's a cover up. You have to excuse my background. My eldest are off college today. So what's the next one? It was Scorpio. So let's get a message or a card for the sign of Scorpio in regards to this energy. And that being said, like, these people take these children from, I'm hearing, as young as a baby, some up to 7. I'm seeing here right now. And they condition them and break them into the way that they want them to be. You know, that energy of you have to bend the tree while it's young in order for it to be exactly who and what you're needing it to be. And these people target mystics. They target magicians, high priests, high priestesses energies, and then they manipulate them to use their gifts, their I'm hearing their superpower energy for whatever their agenda is, however that may resonate. Because I don't even fully know why these people do what they do. Honestly, it turns my stomach. What some people will do for money, just for stardom, for the money and the fame and the fraud. Oh Lord. So let's see, let's get a message for the sign of Taurus in regards to this energy. strength card, and it's falling on you're a star. That's what I'm hearing. Instantly, I'm hearing you're a star. You overcome whatever this plan was to destroy you, to destroy your credit. I'm hearing your credential. There was also an energy I was picking up. Also, as I say, credit was ID. This communal living area may be somewhere where you can only get in with specific ID. I was picking up like underground energy, like brothel, some kind of gentleman club, that kind of energy where I'm picking up where there's a lot of like stripping energy, succubus, incubus kind of energy. Incubus, succubus, go on with your recklessness. You try to take me kindness for weakness. Never know say me is a rising Sagittarius, ruled by Venus. They never know say me a masculine energy me possess. They never quite knew who you was. They never knew the strength that you possessed. They never knew how far you came from since writing that book. You know, that was their stage one. That was the foundation. We're midlife right now. So much knowledge and wisdom is being gained since then. So much perseverance since then. These people don't know what they're talking about when they're in their gossiping, chitter-chatter, inner people's business kind of energy. They don't know that your oneness and how you're connected and how your presence alone can bring change and inspire others. By your warriorness, you're inspiring even them to step in their warrior energy. Through your light, they see their darkness. I just said, pay attention to where all of these interruptions are coming through with these ads, distractions. They don't want you to see your lightness. So when you are now showing one of their, I'm hearing hunchmen, they're raw, it upsets their spirit. I'm picking up a strong energy, whosoever this energy is to you, this masculine energy. I'm feeling sad energy. I'm feeling real sad energy. I'm feeling that someone's being flooded with intoxications. However that may be, how that may resonate. Someone's put someone such into a place of fear through whatever their intoxications, their addictions may be, that it's got this person on their knees. And right now, I've got a lump in my throat. Whosoever this is crying. So there's two cards of Taurus here. So let's get another energy for the sign of Taurus in regards to this message. So strength was the first one. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Cups is in the reverse. And this is, sorry, the King of Cups in the reverse. And that's the energy I'm feeling right there. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Someone invested in something that they just don't want. They don't want to take part in this. They don't want to accept this. It's like a blood oath. Someone made a blood oath. And the Two of Cups is in the reverse. I'm hearing there's no love in this situation. But someone's in a regret energy. Somebody, the King of Cups in the reverse, this is someone who's a manipulator, first of all. Let's not forget that. So the tears could just be manipulation. Somebody could just be trying to get you where they want you. Someone's tired of juggling now. So, you know, it's like a kind of, let's just get this done, kind of an energy. I'm also picking up something I used to say a long time ago. If you go around me, I'm going to go around you with me until I'm just sick and tired of this. And then I'm going to call you out. And when I say that, it's because then I've been in the observation energy for a period of time. And I've seen all I need to see. I've received all the messages I need to see. Like, the energy that was coming up to me today was social experiment. When I say I'm going to do a social experiment, it will be on things like, for an example, with my book. I could have given the original one that I wrote, the first one, which I wrote in 2000, and I believe it would have been 9 or prior to that, but it got brought to the light in 2009 to say. That was the first exposure that I was writing a book. So much information's coming to me now. This is how far it could have been going back from. That book he was writing could have been exposed. They couldn't wait to get their hands on it. And then it was handed to them. We're talking about years later. There could be some kind of reference within 14 here. 14 years, 14 weeks, 14 months. 14 is also the time too. I'm hearing a message within a bottle. This also can be friend energy. Oh, I've lost track. So let me see. Clarify this the Tower card for me, please. I know it's only one card wanted to come out when I clarified for the Virgo energy, but all other cards, multiple cards came out. It's like everyone else is feeling the brunt of what's taking place here. Who's feeling the least of this is the one who guided this to happen. The one who's always knowing someone to go to or something to go to. That one there. They're not feeling the brunt of it. Tell me more about this energy for the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Someone's gonna someone's gonna be made to have to think about their actions. Is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. Tell me more about this energy for this. Why the Tower card here? And the Tower card is Scorpio energy. Why the Tower card here? But it's also an opportunity to rebuild yourself, you know, to heal what needs to be healed, fix what needs to be fixed. I'm hearing insurance claim. Knight of Wands. And it's falling into this area again. That's the zombie. That's oh boy, this is disbelief. It's not a laugh of, this is a laugh of disbelief. This is exactly the kind of energy that I'm picking up on what they're doing to this Knight of Wands. Came through in the previous message. It's the Knight of Wands who they've got zombified right now. That's actually the word I'm looking for, zombified right now. Intoxicated with so much intoxin. I'm hearing intoxins. It's like a cocktail of different drugs in order that they don't move towards whoever this goddess of oneness is. Because I feel like I said in the previous messages, this Knight of Wands is in their feels. They caught feelings because they understand that your energy is showing them the sun. Your energy is showing them the sun. Your energy is illuminating and inspiring to them. What they thought was unrequited is actually not unrequited. There's so much more to this connection than meets the eye. And I feel like whosoever this energy is they're understanding that at some way, shape or form. Because that's why there's a resistance here. I feel like they've gone to whosoever this Queen of, I was going to say Queen of, it could be, I don't know who this is, Queen of Pentacles. With the coin there. Could it also be a Queen of Wands when I see the black cat? But whosoever this person is, I'm here, the one who's holding the bag, the funder of this organization. They're wanting to, I'm hearing, turn back the hands of time. They want out of this situation. But they need to find the strength. There's something they need them to find the strength in doing. I don't know what this is. They need to do something, is what's being said to them by whosoever this is holding the coin. You need to find the strength to do this. I'm hearing them degrade them. They're talking about their strength and their weakness. Something about their healing. The stars here in the reverse with the Hangman. Let's get another card for this energy of the Tower. So this can be a Leo, Aries or Sagittarius with Scorpio in their chart. Possibly may even have Taurus in their chart. So let's see, what's this energy of the Tower here? I'm seeing fire. I'm seeing a lot of fire. And we got the Queen of Wands. And we got the World card. They're in conflict. They don't know what to do for the best. There's someone who's got some kind of power over them. They can also be connected. They could be in a partnership already, a partnership that they're in conflict about. Because this is now the Queen of Wands that's here, in neither the reverse nor the upright. They're in an obstacle position. They're a blockage to whosoever this King of Wands is. This is third party energy. So this is the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius that's also connected to whosoever this Knight of Wands is in. There's some kind of blockage that they can't move. You know, they're under watch. I'm hearing they're under watch. They can only go back and forward to this communal living. I just want to make sure that's the King of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. This could be someone who they're working with. I'm hearing the Reporter, because the energy that was coming through to me was the Watcher. That was yesterday when I was doing some writing. Also from the there's a movie or a season called The Watcher. I actually fell asleep watching it. Right now I'm hearing they're watching you while you're watching them, and their ancestors watching the whole thing. And look what I just seen as I look down. There's someone watching in the top there. Let's see, tell me more about this energy of this Queen of Wands. This could be a Sagittarius. A Sagittarius' energy came through in the previous Fallen in North Star, along with these same energies here. Confirmation. Tell me more about this energy. I'm hearing there could be up to 5 groups who you think may not even know each other. All know each other. They're all fully aware of each other. 5 different groups. Possibly 3. Tell me more about this energy of the Queen of Wands. Could be attached to the woman holding the coin. But this is the 7 of Wands. Heavy burdens. Can't take it no more. Kind of an energy. Too much on their plate. They can't take the pressure that this person is who's holding the coin, that they're putting on this masculine. They can see that this masculine is in their fields towards whoever the target is. The target being, in regards to the energy of this message, is a Taurus. And whosoever this Queen of Wands is, I'm hearing a losing battle. They're fighting a losing battle. Because whosoever this Wands energy is, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, King of Wands, Knight of Wands energy, they're seeing some kind of change within them. They're seeing an inspired warrior, or warrioress, however it may resonate within them. I'm drawn to this card. This is the 7th. Yeah. The things that they wasn't investing in, they're investing in now. The things that they were looking at, or wasn't, they're looking at different things now. Things is changing within them, and they're noticing that within their living area, within their relationship. There's lessons being learned within that cycle. And I feel like that's separate from the communal area, or it could have everything to do with it. Whosoever this Scorpio energy is living and learning. They're learning through the choices and the decisions that they've made, and understands that there's consequences to this. I'm definitely picking up an energy of remorse. I'm definitely picking up an energy here of someone wanting to travel. With the World card, someone wants to move away. but someone feels stuck within a situation. Someone's bounded by some form of contract, or at least they just haven't got the courage, the will. I've been picking up that energy of Will Smith, Will from Greater Things or Stranger Things, confirmation. It could just be someone who feels lost out there, zombified. Will was lost for most of the season, in the wilderness, in the nowhere. What's blocking this masculine? I'm actually feeling sympathy for the masculine, even though these people are coming for you, whosoever you are. But it's like the masculine is where my heart feels sorry for, you know. I'm hearing, are you here to protect me or are you here to harm me? I've been hearing that for the last few days. Tell me more about this energy. Yeah, this is the Seven of Swords. It's a heavy burden. Someone can't go through with whatever this deception is. They ain't got the strength to do it. They ain't got the strength to do it. They can't see themselves doing what it is that they've been ordered to do, regardless of whether they're being paid for this or not. So let's see, what's the Seven of Swords? I mean, we can already see from yesterday that their plan against you was a sexual attack and coming for your 888, your abundance. Maybe this was something that was meant to happen in Leo season, and someone just didn't have the strength to do it. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is, again, that it's that communication, that forward movement, that strategy. It fell on strategy. Someone just didn't have the strength to follow through with whatever this plan was. It fell through. Someone is protected within this strategy. That's why whatever this plan was against you, it's pissed off a lot of people. People just can't figure out how you got over on them, and I'm feeling like this is probably the most ruthless one within that communal living area, and for some reason you pulled on their heartstrings. You got this person in their field, or at least you got this person realizing that it's them and not you. Tell me more about this energy of the Seven of Swords. It's them and not you. They didn't like that one. So that's the Six of Swords, peace. And this is the Empress. The Empress is in the reverse. And I believe these two cards are the ones that came out with it. And it's the Five of Cups and Judgment. They can't go ahead with this. They can't see themselves doing it. And this, you understand? No rest for the peace, you know, or no peace for the rest, or I can't remember that saying, no rest for the wicked, is it? And I've never understood what that means. It doesn't make no logical sense to me. No rest for the wicked. But anyway, they're in remorse for whatever it is that they dug up. And I'm hearing that song now I got in my head. Me say them the girl, me say them play with the dead. Don't even know, say a purple crown me head. Try stop a high priestess from the red. Don't even know, say a purple crown me head. Looking at the sky, them must see crest. Young and dumb under the farm. I could a deer and send a dog for wake a lioness, even in the dark. Who waits a praying lioness? A sleeping one to that. It triggered some things, you know, it triggered some things into the light. Or at least it's brought some peace, or it's gonna bring some peace to a situation. Someone's gonna receive a message about somebody's peace and the judgment. This is a judgment, this is karma. This could well be, I just saw Three of Swords. It's going to be heartbreaking for somebody. Again, I'm hearing I wouldn't even wish this on my worst enemy. But these people had no remorse for you when they were stabbing you in your back and reaping the benefits off of you. I'm hearing fancy this and fancy that. That card come out quick and fast. Someone's been executed in this situation. Someone may be sent away for this energy. As I picked it up and threw it down, it went over the world card. I feel like this is the energy that someone's in right now. Strong anxiety. More than. Deep, deep regret. Someone can't believe where they're at right now. This is a sad energy. The moon card's at the bottom of the deck. Why is this energy here? Of this Knight of Pentacles, they're stuck. They feel like they're not going nowhere. Someone feels like they're not going nowhere fast. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Runner, 5D Essential, 3D, Twin Flame Illusion, life is bigger than us. Someone's learning a lesson far too late. It's that kind of an energy, like it's too late for them to go back. It's too late for them to apologize is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing if you ever knew the things that they've actually done. Worldwide, I'm hearing, worldwide. It's like they've done so much in the dark that it's wrecked any kind of divine connection. But that's the intention of these people that's been conditioning them since a baby, to break any divine connection because of the vibration that's gonna be brought. But it's like there's something within you. It's like your love never dies. Your love can never die. It's like you're loyal to your love. You're loyal to your guidance, your intuition. If your intuition and your guides say go into that burning communal living area and go and rescue whosoever this energy is, you're gonna go, no questions asked, because you know this is coming from the divine. If the divine's got faith in you, then why don't you have faith in yourself? That kind of an energy. You don't wish this on your worst enemy, because you can see the intentions of each and every one within this situation. It's like, who would you choose to save within this fire? Me personally, I would choose the Scorpio in regards to the energy of this reading. It may be totally different for everybody watching. Somebody might want to save the Virgo, somebody might want to save the Gemini, somebody might want to save the Cancerian, somebody may want to save the Scorpio, somebody may want to save the Taurus. It's going to resonate for everybody. Me personally, I'm just saying that's what I would do. Alright, I'm going to end this message kind of here because all of these distractions is kind of getting under my skin, like I said, was coming through in the previous messages. But I will come back with the next reading will be the bottom of the deck, which is the Temperance energy. That will be the next after I clear up this energy. It's stifling. It's getting under my skin now. So let's see, for those who's needing to hear this message the most, what's the most important message? Right now a notification popped up on my screen. I saw multiple arrests came through, 2 cards. So it says, there is nothing sadder than looking back on some part of your life with regret, wondering what you could have done but didn't do. It says, go for it. Sometimes it's better to try and fail than not try at all. All is not lost. You still have time to turn the situation around. Let go of fear and apprehension and follow your heart. And it says, you hold the infinite power of creation within you, a divine artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. The eternal lights of creation shines through you forever. That's this resurrection from what these people did. It's like they tried to kill your soul. They tried to bury your soul. And your soul said, fuck this, fuck that, fuck them. And it broke free from wherever they tried to bury you. Me say them play with the dead. Them try stop a high priestess from the red. Don't even know, say a purple crown your head. Let's get a card for them, because I guess everybody needs healing wherever it is they're going. See, all of this wants to come out. It's that Tower moment for me. I'm hearing it's getting hit left, right and center. What's the message for those who Taurus may be resonating with in regards to the energy of this message? Message for those. Remembrance keeps on coming out. So it says, remember the light within your heart is the same as the rays of the sun and the glow of the moon. The same energy that moves the ocean tides also stirs the inside, your heart. What is that your heart truly desires? What have you not said to someone that you would like to say? Find and express the truth. And it wants to bring me to this card here, what says, you're receiving messages thick and fast. Your thoughts are coming in like gamma ray messages in regards to whosoever this is you're connected to. I'm speaking fast, so I know this is a message for someone. It's not for everyone, but for someone it's specific. The messages are coming in so fast, you want it to slow down. It's like, shh. You're in between, or you may have experienced a kind of in-between realms of recently, where your head just feels gizzy. You feeling, I was picking up pregnancy energy the other day, even when you know you're not pregnant. Vivid visions, vivid dreams, needing to pick sense out of nonsense kind of energy. It's like the Most High had to put you in a hermit mode in order for you to decipher and observe all that was going on around you. Pick sense out of nonsense. Remembrance came out for the masculine energy. There was something that you was here to do. Destiny. In remembering or reminding the masculine of who they are. They carry raw energy, but they've been zombified by these people that's manipulated their gifts. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here, and I hope that this message reaches to who it needs to reach to. And I'm hearing that they get out in time and find peace and contentment on their journey. Love and light.